Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today to be showing you these awesome 3 fall DIYs that I'm making today. I hope you like them as much as I do. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, and you can visit me on all my socials uh, on Instagram and TikTok. So this one right here, so this is a sign that I had gotten from Michael's at the end of the summer season last year for 90% off. So I have been using a couple of these in my last DIYs. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my antique Waverly wax and coat the whole back side of this round here. And so this round is about 13.5 inches long in diameter. And let me give you a tip for this, which I wish that I would have done it. But as I watch it, I could tell you. If you spray like a light mist of water on top of your project, it helps this wax smooth out so much better and you use a lot less. Or you can use baby wipes. So I didn't have baby wipes and I thought about it after I had already started. So there's a tip for you so that you could do that the next time you're working on a project. So these pumpkins are from the Dollar Tree. I've seen them multiple years in a row. As I've described before, I am crafting my stash. So I have 5 of these, 6, 5 or 6. We'll count at the end. So this is that pumpkin Waverly paint that I was talking about in my last video, that this is just like the perfect orange. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint all my pumpkins with a base coat of orange. So now this is Cashew by Waverly. And I'm just going to go through and add some highlights. And you're going to see a lot of adding, taking away, adding, taking away, adding, taking away. Just to give these pumpkins, I like that the 3 pieces are raised, so you already get that dimension, but I was trying to do some more dimension with the paint. I tried to do gold paint for the stem, but you'll see later that I cover it up because I just didn't like it. So yeah, so it's just layer after layer of paint to give your pumpkins some dimension. You can pick any colors you want. You can add black, you can add gray. I added antique wax to some of them. And I have used these pumpkins in a few different DIYs. So if you go back and look at my fall DIYs, I've used these before. And they're so versatile. You could do so many different things with them. And my one of my favorite tools of the trade is these little sanding blocks. I just grabbed mine off of Amazon because you can get a big package of them for practically nothing. And they work great for all your DIYs and household stuff and, just when you need to sand. So here I dipped into the pumpkin paint again. And I'm just going to kind of go over and smooth some of that out. So you just do this until your eyes are happy and you love it and it matches your style. I've done where I've added, my gosh, sorry, I'm at a loss for words. I've added scrapbook paper to the pumpkins, like the raised part. Those were really cute. That would have been cute in this project too. But basically, we're going to make a pile of pumpkins on top of that round wood sign. So you could see all the different colors of paint that I had out, just trying to figure out what was going to work best. This again is the really fun, like creative part of the whole project. It's where you really get to just choose, what makes you happy, what is your style, all that good stuff. So here I am with my sanding block again, sanding some down, just trying to smooth it out. These were pretty smooth to begin with, but I just definitely wanted to get it, a nice smooth surface. It's a nice thing about the sanding block is you could use it like an eraser. That's that's how I like to use it. I use it as an eraser when I have too much paint on my dry brushing and it's not really something that I'm digging at the time. So here is our dried wood round. And now this is the fun part is I'm trying to figure out exactly how my five, that's how what we got here, five pumpkins are gonna sit on it. I just thought it was really cute to have a pile of pumpkins, but like, 3D pile of pumpkins. So I'm just gonna let you watch this part right here, so that way you can see the you want to call it either the magic or the madness, because I moved these pumpkins around way more than you're seeing in this part of the video because I edited a bunch of it out. These little blocks came from the Dollar Tree. I like to keep a stash on those, or you'll see a lot of people that use Dollar Tree supplies in their craft videos use tumbling tower blocks. Same concept, but the little squares are what I had easily to my reach. So I went ahead and did that. So I'm making these pop out of the sign, and you'll see me mess with these. So it's just really about finding the right spot to attach it to. I thought it would be cute so that the pumpkins that, the next set of pumpkins kind of like nestle in behind them. And then as I'm watching this, so later on, I actually go back and cover the holes where I took the string out of. So my advice to you would be to do that before you start the painting process. Just a little spackling from the Dollar Tree, wood filler, whatever you have will work perfect for that. So I just go back in and I find the spots that touch, and then I add some glue to it and then rub off. It's real easy. That's the nice part about the hot glue is if you catch it right away, you could just rub it right off the project. Sorry for my voice today. My throat has been killing me, and I woke up this morning and my eyes are all swollen. So I think allergies are have got the best of me today. But I was determined to get this video out. My goal is now that I gave you an entire week worth of videos, I'll be posting twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So look out for those videos. I know that you'll be excited when they come up on your little notifications. So make sure that when you hit the button to subscribe, that you hit the little bell as well, so that you can get notifications every time I post a video. So you'll see Mr. Fly was not going to leave me alone. I tried to edit him out as much as I can, but you'll constantly see him fly across the screen. And of course, I'm chasing him around and I couldn't catch him, but um, there you go. This is what makes me different than all the other YouTubers is I will carry on a full conversation with you while we're doing a DIY project here. So I just I used that little tool just to kind of mark where I knew where it was going to go, and then just use lots of glue. Now you can use wood glue here. Wood glue here. You can use E6000. Um, I actually bought it's like B6000 glue from Temu, and it is so awesome, so awesome. But the wood glue always works for, I mean the wood glue, the hot glue always works for me. And I've only had one instance ever, and it was a wreath that I had made for a friend of mine, and she had put it on her door in Texas. And it's super, super hot and more humid there. And she said she came out and that some of the pieces that were just glued, not stapled down, had it melted off. So, but I have never had that happen. And I've kept all of my products that I have finished in my garage, like when it's not the season, and they are still kicking with just the hot glue. So you do whatever makes you feel more comfortable, but the hot glue, if you live in a super hot, humid state, you're going to need some wood glue. But if you live just in, as long as there's not humidity, you'll be good. So this sign came from the Hobby Lobby, and I have had it for like 3 years, and I was determined to use it. So I just have this one box of fall craft supplies, and so I just kind of keep reaching in the box and finding what's in there. And it's not that big of a box, and this actually broke, but I glued it back together, and you can't tell where it broke because the way it broke was just so smooth. I was able just to slide it back in. So again, hindsight 2020. Here's the spackling from the Dollar Tree. I meant to fill in the holes before I started, but of course I forgot. I just get so excited about my project and I forget to do these things. But you know what? Easy peasy. If you do the same thing that I do, you just do it, let it dry, give it a little sand, and paint over just those little spots, and they cover it up perfectly. The sanding block, my magic eraser. I love it. See, just a little bit of black paint and it disappeared. So we're going to put this right over the top of our pumpkin stack. And I just had to kind of eyeball it and see where this sign is actually going to touch the pumpkins. And I did definitely want to do it at a little bit of a tilt. I thought it was cute. And I love this DIY. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it. It's so cute, so easy. Um, yes, if you recreate this, make sure you post it on socials and tag me in it. I would love to see it, but I think this came out so, so cute. And of course, I added some leaves to it as well. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And now for DIY number 2. So this is just one of those little like hard boxes. It's supposed to look like a bag, but it's a box from the Dollar Tree. Like you could use it as a gift bag or whatever, but it's cardboard or their press board or whatever. So I just put some of those floral foam in the bottom. It's been recycled and recycled and recycled, but it's in there. And then these also came from the Dollar Tree. They're just their little sunflowers with the blingy blings on them. And this just a skewer stick, which is also, I got it from in a big pack from the Dollar Tree. I love to use those. So I'm putting the blunt end inside underneath the green cap that I pulled off and some hot glue. Now I put a lot of hot glue all over this one because when I was putting the green top back down, I realized that it wasn't going to be as sturdy unless I started pumping some hot glue in there. And be careful, don't burn your fingers because hot glue is hot. I burned myself pressing that down, but I just figured, oh, it's not that hot. It's always hot. It's always hot. Be prepared for hotness. So I'm going to do this to all 3 of my sunflowers. And man, I think I've had these sunflowers for like 4 or 5 years. Like a long, long time. That little acorn one, I actually picked up the other day. It was a new one that I just got really lucky that the Dollar Tree that I went in had some new fall stuff out. And that was the one thing I got that was fall. It's so cute. I love them. So I cut off the bottoms at an angle so that I could stagger the the height of my sunflowers. Now, if you haven't figured it out, we're making an arrangement with this adorable little box. But as I was, because I was just going to set the foam in there, but as I was doing it, I realized that it needed hot glue in the bottom to hold the foam in place. Because it was just moving around way too much. And I know I have more foam in my garage, but I was not willing to go dig for it. So we made it work. So this boxwood greenery is from Walmart. I just sped right through that because you couldn't see it anyways. It wouldn't focus. And then the other one is from Amazon. So I liked the difference in the 2 of them because they're 2 different colors of green, which gave it some depth and dimension. And then I'm just sticking it in here and kind of fluffing it out to fill in some space because I don't want you to be able to see the sticks from my sunflowers. So this is just a lot of maneuvering and playing, and you just put it in and until you like it, till it's the style. It took me, I don't know, about 15 minutes of playing with it to figure out how I liked it. I love those three colors. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. Tell me what you think about the colors. I think they're so gorgeous, and I just love those little acorns. They're like little felt acorns on a stick with the little curly cues. They're just adorable. So this cotton is from the um, the Dollar Tree as well. It's like they had it 2 years in a row, but I don't know if I saw it last year or not. But I have a bunch of it. I used to love to decorate my house with cotton in the fall, but I don't really decorate for fall anymore, so I don't really have that much of a use for it. So I was so excited to be making this arrangement and to be able to add it in there. And those orange flowers are mums from the Dollar Tree. And I just love the color combination. So pretty. So some of my little leaves were, or the petals were kind of falling down. So all I did was take a little hot glue and put them on there so that that way they, you could see the the bling a lot. So real simple, real easy. I did end up taking out the cotton in here. It just didn't go, but I love this arrangement. Now, that's my husband in the background. If you caught it, you caught it. He's working. He works from home, and I'm in my kitchen, and that's how we do this. And there is my little pupper. That's Dolly P the pug on my couch right there, and Kenny, her husband, walking on by. And that's right. I have Kenny and Dolly, and they have a cat named Lucille and Jolene. So if you get it, make sure you put it in the comments to let me know that you got it. So I hope you guys like this one. I think it came out really cute. I'd love to know if you're going to try something like this. And so DIY number 3. So this, I've seen this DIY a million and one times, and I had bought this rake, put it in my fall DIY stuff to make this probably 3 years ago and never did it. So I thought, today's the day that I'm going to make my wreath arrangement for the wall, for the door. You could put it on the wall, you could put it on the door, wherever you want. This little bow came from the 99-cent only store. If you have one of those in your area, make sure that you go because they have the cutest stuff. Now, it's not all 99 cents because they call it 99 cents and more store because mostly it's more. But I want to say that the bow was 99 cents. If it didn't have like a little yellow sticker on it, it's 99 cents, which is nice. And they have some really cute stuff. I've gotten a lot of stuff over the years from there that I just love and still have. So good quality, lasts for a long time, whatever. Um, this bundle is from the Dollar Tree. So this one is really just a kind of watch it happen. The creative process was going on here. I knew in my head what I wanted, but I wasn't quite sure how it was going to come out. So make sure that if you're loving this video right now that you subscribe, like, and comment, all that good stuff. And ooh, these hydrangeas from the dollar store. That is such a gorgeous burnt orange. I just absolutely love it. So I'm just taking the stickers off here so that I can put this arrangement together. So I'm going to quit blabbering on for a minute here, and I'm just going to let you watch the process happen because this took me quite a while to get the things exactly like I wanted. Now, I love zip ties. Zip ties is my second favorite crafting tool, first one being a glue gun. So I just zip tied everything together, and I had that one piece of greenery I added some, um, that cotton is from the actual pick itself, but you're going to see that I'm going to switch it out for the other cotton that I had in the last DIY, because that one kind of just looked funky. So if you don't like the 3 in a row on these cottons, you could just cut off the ones you don't want. Because I didn't want it's such a short bouquet that the three of them just didn't look right. So I just clipped one off the bottom. And I just used, those are just wire cutters that I use. So I just shove it in there, kind of play with it some more. So process with this one. I definitely learned that you needed to, this is me cutting out that other cotton. This, the process is that when you put the zip tie on, leave it just a little bit loose so that you have more wiggle room to shove things in and take them out if you want to. I ended up having to actually cut that one off and then do another one that I left loose so that that way I could play with the arrangement a little bit more, the little bouquet that's on our rake here. So that's it. I finally got the bouquet the way that I like it. I ended up using that little burlap, I mean, not burlap, black and white pumpkin, which is a pick that I got from the Hobby Lobby. And then we have our fabulous little bow here. It's so good. My husband even asked me, he said, "Hey, did you tie that bow?" And I was like, "Oh, good Lord, no. I am not that good at tying bows. So pre-made bows are the way for me." So I wanted to make sure that it was going to be nice and secure on there. So I'm using another zip tie to zip tie the bow on. And the nice thing is that when you're all done with it or you want to do another arrangement, you can just cut everything off and start all over again. So I hope that you liked all the DIYs that you saw today. Let me know down below which ones that you would like to try, what kind of projects that you'd like to do this fall. Give me some ideas of things that you want. I'd love to know what the subscribers love and my friends love for me to do. So here it is. I hope you love it. And, you can alter the bow however that you need to. I cut it a little bit shorter because I wanted the bottom of the rake to show, because I wanted you to see that it was a rake. Um, but yeah, I think it's really, really cute because, in the fall, all the leaves fall, and so you're using your little rake. And I think this came out just darling. Just darling. Give it a little pleat. But I will definitely see you in the next one. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys all so much. And make sure to comment and let me know what kind of DIYs you'd like to see. Have a great day.